Hello, hello, beautiful, beautiful people. Today, I want to talk about vulnerability and how it can leave you with a massive hangover and how important it is to take care of yourself if you have a vulnerability hangover. My name is Jessica Amos. I am a mindfulness teacher, a boundaries and codependency coach, and the founder of Stay With Yourself, the practice of being who you are, where you are. And I am personally going through a pretty big vulnerability hangover. And I have vulnerability hangovers often. For the last, 15 years, decade to 15 years, I've been practicing showing up and honoring myself and my truth and letting myself be seen and letting myself be heard and letting myself want things and need things and practicing expressing those to people and practicing boundaries and running into my own people-pleasing tendencies and codependency and all the stuff. And doing that work, breaking out of cycles, breaking out of patterns is tiring and it's exhausting and it's extremely, extremely vulnerable. If you've spent a lot of time or any portion of your life hiding whatsoever, not speaking your truth, not saying what you want and need, all the things I just listed, and you start to step into yourself more and into your life more and into your relationships more by showing up more fully with who you actually are, not who it is that you think people want you to be. It's extremely vulnerable and it can leave you feeling literally like you just spent the night drinking. The headache it'll give you, because when you're showing up vulnerably, there's fear there, right? We don't fear, vulnerability is not the absence of fear. It really is that whole feeling the fear, doing it anyway, breaking outside of cycles and patterns, breaking outside of what it is that's kept you safe, right? So fear is going crazy and your anxiety can really, really go up and you're sweating and you're doing all the things when you're making yourself vulnerable and you're choosing to take a different path, a new path. And so it can lead to headaches, it can lead to dehydration, it could leave you to defaulting to old patterns. My favorite pattern is shutting the blinds, making an enormous amount of food that is like my body weight in food, and then just watching TV, which can sometimes make my vulnerability hangover worse because I'm not actually listening to what I need. So here is how I have found the best ways I have found to take care of my vulnerability hangover. The first thing I do when I notice that oh my God, I've just made myself so vulnerable. I've really revealed myself. I've really shared something really big, or I've done something really scary. I know why I did it, because I want to show up more fully and more authentically in my relationship. I take a moment to breathe and to acknowledge to myself, Jessica, I am so, so proud of you. Well done. I know how scary that was for you. I know how much courage it took to show up like that. I know that you're trying. I know it didn't go perfectly as planned, but bravo and well done on showing up. Keep breathing, right? Keep taking those deep breaths, breathing. If you need to take ibuprofen, take it. And then do something really, really loving for yourself. Just say, okay, what do I need now? What would really help? If you need to ask someone for a hug, get a hug. If you need to go just get in the bath or take a shower or go on a walk or journal or read or do something that is not doing, that's not active, that's not productive, that's not actually trying to change or produce something or reach a goal, just something really, really easy and calm. Sometimes I will literally still just close all the blinds and I'll just lay on the couch and I'll breathe. And I'll just like let myself come down from my vulnerability. And sometimes we don't even realize that we've been super vulnerable until the next day or 2 days later. And we realize, oh gosh, I sent that email and I was really honest and I don't know how it's gonna go. And we're sitting in all this anticipation for a long time. And so it can sometimes be built up in our systems over a couple days. So really it's a lot of self-compassion, a lot of grace, a lot of kindness, and a lot of just, there's a plant right here, I keep blowing on it. A lot of just really, really being present with yourself and acknowledging and celebrating that you are changing the way you show up. And it requires vulnerability, because we know that when we stay safe and when we follow the fear, we end up stuck and we end up separated from ourselves. And so it does take courage and bravery to break out of that false safety and go truly creating genuine safety, genuine connection with other people. We have to go find out it's possible. So if you're suffering from any kind of vulnerability, and I don't know if I should call it suffering, but if you are just feeling the effects of showing up differently and more fully in your life, congratulations. You are on the path. You are courageous. You are brave. You are strong. I'm amazed by you. If you want to share anything in the comments about your own vulnerability, what it feels like for you to show up differently, to change patterns and cycles and your own vulnerability hangovers, then please, please, please do. This is something that's been coming up for me in some of my coaching sessions lately, so I just thought I'd share here. Hope you're having an awesome day. May you stay with yourself today and always.